when I had to learn to take no as not right now. Like sometimes no is not the end or be all. Sometimes no literally is just not right now. Like I had
my new bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know what she too down.
Before we get started, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. We made it to 2024. I don't know y'all, but I'm like super excited for this year. Like, you know how like sometimes like when the new year starts and it's like, oh, it's just no new year, like but this year I just feel like it's really my year. And also I got my laptop here, so if I keep looking down, that's the reason why, because I kind of like wrote everything down that we're going to be talking about today, just because I wanted to be like organized, like for like this little sit down video, because we're talking about manifestation today, like being your better self for 2024, like being the best, like being your best for 2024. So I wrote down, I think it's like 7 steps, like seven steps that I have here, you know, just for us to really go over and me to chit chat with you and let you guys know, you know, how I get to where I am today by manifesting and having faith and praying and journaling and all that good stuff. So before we get started with the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. I'm gonna start off by just explaining what manifestation is. Manifesting is a concept often associated with the law of attraction and personal development. It involves using your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions to attract positive outcome, experiences, and changes into your life. The idea is that by focusing on what you want and maintaining a positive mindset, you can influence the energy around you and bring the desired results. So I just want to give you guys like a little brief overview of what manifesting is. For the people that don't know what it is, that's cool. So I just kind of just want to put that out there, you know, for y'all, so you guys aren't confused during the video. So all right, so now that we got that out the way, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to be talking about today is set clear intentions. And I also have like definitions as well. So as we go along with it, I'm going to so the topic and definition, and then we're just gonna have a little chit chat and explain about it. So number 1, set clear intentions. Clearly define what you want to manifest. Be specific about your goals, whether they are related to career, relationships, health, or personal development. I feel like setting clear intentions is very important. Like when I'm journaling and I'm manifesting and, you know, I'm praying and stuff, my intentions are clear. Like I am particular. I am being very specific in everything I'm saying. Like, for example, let me get one of my books. So this is my intention book. I literally probably have like 5 books, like 5 journals that I journal in daily, but they all serve a different purpose. And the girls that journal, y'all know, like the girls that get it, and the ones that don't. So for an example here, I make 1K or more a day doing hair. I make 5K or more a week doing hair. I make 30K or more a month with my online sales for my digital products. I am thankful and grateful for all of my loyal clientele. And as you see, I put loyal. Like I didn't just put clientele, I put my loyal clientele because I want a specific clientele. I just don't want someone that's going to be just in my chair hopping. I want a loyal clientele, someone that is just for me. So I'm very specific. And you guys probably don't know, but I am a hairstylist. I'm a hairstylist here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm originally from New York, so this gives you guys a little backstory. So you just really have to just, you know, just be intentional, you know, say what you mean, make it clear. And I also wanted to give y'all a scripture like about that, because in the morning times, like I listen to Steve Harvey. He's one of my favorite motivational speakers. Listen to in the morning. Him, E.T. the hip hop preacher, and Joel Osteen. Those like my top 3 that I listen to. And this scripture like always sticks with me because like he always says it, and I felt like since Steve Harvey like kind of like instilled this into me, that since I've been doing it, I have literally seen a change like in my life. So it's Habakkuk 2:2. It says, and the Lord answered me, write the vision and make it plain on tables, that he who reads it may run. So basically it's like when it's written down and it's implemented, those who can read it can run and will be able to succeed. So it's like, make it plain. Whatever your intentions are, whatever your desires are, whatever you want to do, no matter if it's in a relationship, career, health, finances, anything, make it plain, make it clear. Like if you want a car, don't just say, I want a new car. Be specific. I want a 2024 Mercedes-Benz white CLA 250 with butter seats. Like, make it clear. I want red brake pads. Like, make it very clear. Everything that I wrote down that's crystal clear, I have gotten. I wrote down, I wanted to have celebrity clientele. I have celebrity clientele. I wrote down and said I wanted the apartment that I'm sitting in right now, and I got it. And the crazy thing about it, a little backstory, is that like with entrepreneurship, I'm also gonna do another video with this as well. Everything's not always crystal clear. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an entrepreneur, I make my own money, da 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 da. So I didn't do like any of like the business back stuff. So when I was looking for an apartment, I had the toughest time. It's not that I didn't have the income, I just didn't have any documentation. I didn't have anything proving that, like PayPal and Cash App and Zep. That's not gonna cut it. So I had a really tough time trying to find an apartment, but I knew this was the apartment that I wanted. I didn't even look for another apartment. I did my application, did my deposit, and I knew this was the apartment for me. And it's so crazy because I actually got denied from the apartment 2 times because I lacked that information. But I kept faith, I manifested, I prayed, and I didn't let up. I made my intentions on this apartment very clear in my journal. It's literally in my journal. I wrote down the apartment name. I knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I had this written down, and I wasn't letting up. And it's so crazy because like I said, I got denied 2 times. And then the lady had called me, the leasing manager called me, and she was like, you know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna give you the apartment. She was like, I know that like your pay stubs and all the information didn't go through, but what I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna push it through. She was like, the higher up managers are here right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to send me your bank statements right now, and I'm gonna have them write off for you. Now, if that ain't God, I don't know what it was. Again, I got denied 2 times, y'all. 2 times I got denied. 2 times. 2 times they denied me. Literally. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to put it through. And if I didn't have faith, if I would have let up, if I let it discourage me, if I didn't keep manifesting, I wouldn't be in this apartment today. So it's like, make your intentions clear. Write it down clear. I literally have 5 journals. Sometimes I'm rewriting the same thing over and over again. I probably write the same thing 3 times in 3 different journals. And I don't care. And I do that every single day. And mind you, I journal day and night. So I'm gonna back off y'all next, cause I'm on y'all neck right now. I'm gonna back up a little bit, and we're gonna step into number 2. Visualize your goals. Close your eyes and vividly imagine achieving your goals. Picture the details, emotions, and success associated with your desires. Visualization helps create a mental image of your desired reality. I feel like visualizing your goals is very important, and I feel like everyone can't do that. And when I was younger, I kind of didn't understand, like, how can't you see, better for yourself? Like, how can't you see yourself in a big house, or how can't you see yourself in this stature in life? And it's just really the simple answers, because everyone doesn't think that they're deserving for that, or some people just don't want more, and that's okay. Like, I remember, like, I would tell, like, some, like, my friends and family, like, yo, I cannot wait until I get, like, my 10-bedroom house with my 15 bathrooms, and I want all the floors in the bathroom to be heated. I want a 2-story closet. I want a 6-car garage. I want a full kitchen in my backyard. I want 2 islands in my kitchen. I would say all this stuff, and they would literally look at me like I literally had 18 heads. And I'm just like, how? Like, you don't see it. Like I see millions of dollars in my account. Like, I just see it for myself. And like, they just really just could not see that for themselves. But the reason why they couldn't see it for me is because they couldn't see it for themselves. Everyone, unfortunately, doesn't get the capability to really visualize that. And that's okay. But you're not going to make me feel or see any different. God has gave me the vision, so I know that it's going to happen. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, it may not happen next year, but it's going to happen, because God will not let you see anything that is not going to happen. So it's like, and also I had to learn that you can't be mad if people can't see what you see, because God gave you the vision, not them. You know what I'm saying? No two people are the same. So it could be a room full of hairstylists and we can all have the same goal to achieve something, but we're all going to get it differently in different ways, because God is not going to give me the same vision as he gives the person next to me. And that's something that I had to learn. So you have to really visualize and see your goals. Like, when I'm speaking about these things and things that I want to accomplish and I see myself there, I get chills. I'm getting chills now just thinking about it. Like, literally, you have to really believe that you're there. Be a little delulu. It's okay, because when it happens and it's here, you're gonna be like, I already saw that. Like, literally, I see myself already. Before I moved to Atlanta, I see myself having celebrity clientele. I see myself in my salon suite. I see myself selling hair and digital products. I see myself around a certain circle of friends, and that is what I have. That is what I'm doing. I'm a 6-figure hairstylist in Atlanta, and I only been here for a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like moving to a different state where I didn't know anyone, didn't have any friends, didn't have any clientele. And I moved here and I did my thing because I already saw it. I saw it before I got here. I just put the action to the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just did the footwork when I got here, and I did not let up. So literally visualizing your dreams, like, just sit and think about it. Like, as you're writing, you should be in that moment. If you're writing, I cannot wait to get my high-rise apartment, you should see yourself in the high-rise with your cup of coffee in the morning, looking at the view in the city. You know what I'm saying? Visualize you being there. I visualize myself doing celebrity clientele. I visualize myself being able to make those 6 figures doing hair. I seen that for myself. So it wasn't a shock to me when I got it. I was just like, I already knew that. You didn't know that, but I did. And that's cool. Number 3 is positive affirmations. Develop positive affirmations that reflect your desired outcome. Repeat these affirmations regularly, reinforcing a positive mindset and belief in your ability to achieve your goals. I feel like positive affirmations is top tier. Like, it's extremely, extremely important to pour into yourself, to remind yourself, to talk good to yourself, because what you say is what you do, and what you think is who you are. So it's very, very important for you to pour into yourself, because, baby, let me tell you, on this journey, you're going to lose people. You're going to lose people, family, friends, places, and things. Like, you're going to lose a lot of things along the way. And if you don't have you correct, and if you're not pouring into yourself, and you're not making sure that you're good at all times, you're going to have a very tough time. Like, positive affirmations really helped me in times where I thought that I was going to lose it all. At times when I was at my lowest, I literally sometimes still look back at, like, my journals. I have sticky notes in my bathroom. I don't know if you guys watched the show Being Mary Jane with Gabrielle Union, when she had wrote, like, the positive affirmations on the sticky note and put them on her mirror. I do that. That is very important for the days that you are down, because you're gonna have some down days. Everything is not gonna be roses and bubblegum. You're gonna have some days when you're like, and you're gonna need that positive reinforcement back into it, and you need to visually be able to see it, whether it's your lock screen on your phone, whether you're putting it on a sticky note, whether in your sun visor, in your car. You need to literally reinforce those positive affirmations in you, because it gets lonely and it gets hard going up to the top. It gets lonely and hard. But when you get there and now people have shifted and things have changed and you're around the right people that God has put in your life for you to be in that space, it's all good. But you got to get there first. All right, so let's go to number 4, which is kind of one of my favorites. It's creating a vision board. Compile images, words, and symbols that represent your goals on a vision board. Place it in a visible, I'm going to repeat that. Place it in a visible location to serve a daily reminder of your aspirations. I'm going to put my laptop down for this one, actually. So I'm about to get in. We're about to have a little tea time. A little heart to heart. A little truth moment. And I'm not judging you, because I've done this before. And that's why I'm going to really sit here and kick it with you and really explain to you. 2024, let's not make these vision boards. Let's not have a party with our friends, with our girls, with our men, and make these vision boards, buy all this stuff off Amazon. You going to Staples, printing out pictures. You're on Pinterest doing all this stuff for us to make the vision board and put it in our closet. Or make the vision board and it's thrown in the corner somewhere. Or make the vision board and it's under our bed. Like set it up somewhere. Like, it don't go with like your decor or whatever. Put it in a cute picture frame, hang it up, put it in your bathroom, put it in your room, put it somewhere to where you're able to visually see that every day. Like literally, like visually see it every day. Like, I used to do that. I used to spend all this money and time on a vision board and put it in my closet. Like, who's seeing it in the closet, Neek? Like who? Like what? Like seriously, I used to do that. And the reason why I'm going so hard is because when I pulled that vision board out versus me putting it in the closet, oh, my year went different. It went different. I had to really be on myself so hard that my vision board is also my lock screen. Like, I have a digital vision board and I also have a physical one. So I'm actually gonna upload a picture and probably put it right here of my lock screen, which is also my vision board, because I want to see it every day. I want to see when times are hard for me and I'm having a tough day, a tough moment, a tough whatever, I want to see the vision board. Even if I'm not having a tough time and I'm on my grind, I'm like, yeah, because this is what I'm doing it for. You know, like sometimes like you need that constant reminder and sometimes you need it in your face. So honestly, put the vision board on your lock screen and you'll see the difference it makes. Literally, like put it on your lock screen and you'll definitely see a difference. Like put that vision board somewhere where you can see it. Do not waste all this time and this money this year, y'all, and put the vision board somewhere where you cannot see it. Like this year we stand on business. We're standing on business in 2024 and I'm not letting up. So I'm not going to let y'all let up. So let's make sure that we really tap in this year and you hang those vision boards up somewhere. Even if you have a little mini one, put it on your desk at work. Like I literally had a mini vision board. I worked corporate still, like literally. And that's what helped me get the hell up out of there. Like literally. Like while I'm on the clock with y'all, I'm doing my own thing. Like, and once COVID happened and they allowed us to work from home, baby, I'm running a full business. I'm over here packaging here and selling it and shipping it off. You can't tell me nothing. Period. Let's tap into number 5. Number five really, I'll be honest with y'all. I actually just started doing number 5 like a while ago. Like I really didn't understand the depths into this one. Like me watching like my motivational videos and really tapping into myself really helped me with number 5. Like number 5 really has changed. Like once I started implementing number 5, it changed everything for me. So number 5, practice gratitude. Cultivate gratitude for what you currently have. Regularly express thanks for the positive aspects of your life. Gratitude enhances a positive mindset, attracting more positive experiences. Like, how can you be, it's like, I had to really tell myself one day, like, Neek, how can you want something else, and how can you want better, and how do you want all these other things if you're not even grateful for like what you have? You know, I had to really like check my own self, like literally like check myself. Like, you're saying like, oh, when I get this, then I'll be happy, or when I get this, XYZ. But that's not true. It's really not. And that's why like so many celebrities is like, you'll look at them like, oh, like, well, they have all this money, why aren't they happy? Because they wasn't happy before they got that. So the money is not gonna make them happy. The materialistic things is not gonna make you happy because you wasn't even thankful for the things that you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to really sometimes like take a step back and just be grateful for the little things, you know, like for the small things, in order for you to get the big things, and really appreciate those big things that you have to come. Because if not, then you're really going to be on this waiting list until you start to give gratitude, until you start to give God thanks and be thankful for the things that you have. No matter how small you think it may be, you have to have gratitude, because you're not going to be able to go on. God's not going to give you anything more if you're not grateful for what you have. And that's what it is. I was stagnant in my career and my relationships for so long because I wasn't thankful for what I had. I was so looking for what I didn't have. And I started to really write, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that. It could be the littlest things, and I really seen a change. And then I started receiving the things that I wanted, and they started to come easily to me. So literally give thanks and be grateful for the things that you have in the situation that you're in. Like, you can have, like, say if you have a car and it's a 2004 Honda Accord, and you want this brand new Mercedes-Benz, be thankful for the car you have, because the car you have now is bringing you to and from work. It's bringing you and your family from here to XYZ. You're able to go to Publix. You're able to go to the doctor. You're able to do this. You're able to be warm when it's raining outside, and you're not wet because you're in your vehicle. Like, be thankful for what you have, because then when you get what you really want, you're going to cherish it so much. Like, if you're not thankful, and even if you do get the things and you don't show gratitude, you're not going to be appreciative and cherish what you have, because you have no gratitude. Like, you don't care. So literally, like, sometimes you have to take a step back, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, you know, am I giving thanks, and am I grateful for the small things I have, to even have God even unlock and provide me with the things that I want, you know? So just take that into consideration. Like, don't take that lightly. Like, implement that. If out of all the steps that I say today, I would say practice gratitude is the most important thing that I think that we have to do, you know, as people, as entrepreneurs, as just human beings. Like, be grateful and thankful for what you have, because you'll see the difference in the end. Number 6, take inspired action. Manifestation involves more than just thoughts. Take tangible steps towards your goal. Break down your goals into manageable tasks and consistently work towards them. Please don't just write in the journal and think that it's supposed to poof, just appear. You have to take action. And as you see, I said, break down your goals into manageable tasks. Don't try to conquer these big things at one time. Do little things. I feel like you're able to get further when you complete little tasks and you can see the little things that like you're accomplishing, versus you trying to accomplish something big and you can't get there, and then you shut down. Like, it can be as little as, say if you wanted to be a 5 a.m. girly and work out, maybe you can just start at waking up at 5 a.m. Maybe you waking up at 5 a.m., working out, eating healthy, it's going to be, start little and then keep adding on. Maybe the first week, just start waking up at 5 a.m. and journaling. Second week, start waking up at 5 a.m., journaling, then going working out. The third week, start waking up, working out, not coming home and eating a good breakfast. You know, like, you have to take manageable steps to get to where you want to be. Because if you try to do wake up at 5 a.m., journal, work out, cook breakfast, record, do this, do that, you're going to be like, and then if you only did 1 out of the 6, you're gonna feel like you did nothing, versus you taking your time and taking the manageable steps to get there. And also take the direction and the steps to where you want to be. Don't just take any steps. Take the steps to where you want to align yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if 5 a.m. is too hard, even if you want to be a 5 a.m. girly and you don't wake up at 9 a.m., start waking up at 8 o'clock. An hour earlier is a task to being where you want to be, because waking up at 9 a.m. versus 8 a.m. is a big difference. You have a whole hour that is a huge, tremendous difference. Start small sometimes. Start small. Not too small, but start small. Make it realistic. You know, like, I hate when people be like, oh, I want to save X amount. When I started my savings, I would save literally like $25 per check, because when I would try to save $150 or $200 a check, I see myself digging back into my savings, because it was more than what I was able to do, versus me putting aside the little $15, $20. I don't really see it like that, so I'm not even gonna think about that. And then it ended up compiling. Now I added it to $50, now $100, because now, before you can be consistent, you have to be disciplined. Then you can take action. That's just pretty much how. So let's get into number 7. Number 7 is trust the process. Trust that the universe is working in your favor. Let go of doubts and fear. Trusting the process allows manifestation to unfold naturally. Now, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Me trusting the process took a while, because I'm like, how long do I gotta trust? You know, like, sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, are we there yet? Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? But when I really, like, took a step back and just trusted the process and trusted in what I was believing, manifesting, praying about, and just let it flow, things worked out in their favor. Like, I stopped holding on to that. Like, it's like when you're holding on to things, you can only do what you're going to do, and your book is already written. So it's no point of you stressing, crying. It's going to happen because we're human, but it's no point of you always holding on to that, because you're missing the process. Like, sometimes we're so eager to get to the journey that we miss the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to once take no as that's it, when I had to learn to take no as not right now. Like, sometimes no is not the end or be all. Sometimes no literally is just not right now. Like, I had to really process in my mind and think, like, if God would have gave me certain things, if I received certain things back when I was younger, back when I was 19 years old, 18 years old, when I wanted it, I would have not been where I am today. Like, sometimes you really just have to just trust the process. Like, sometimes you have to understand that it literally does not mean no. It just means not right now. Sometimes you're not in a position to receive certain things that you think that you're supposed to receive. If I was receiving 6 figures at the age of 18 back then, I would have been broke now at the age of 30, because I was around the wrong people. I had the wrong friends, wrong relationship, terrible mindset, terrible money management. I was not supposed to receive it back then. And as much as I would get mad, angry, upset, cry, and say, well, I'm working harder than her, and I've been doing this longer than her, and why did she get it so quickly and I don't? Trust your own path. Your book is already written. What is for you is for you, and it's not going to be for nobody else. And when it's your time to receive it, you will. So trust the process. Like, it took me a long time to learn and to accept and just to trust the process, because I used to always try to rush it, like, and I end up getting nowhere. Like, if I was where I am today back then, I would literally have nothing. I had the wrong friends. My friends would have wanted me to spend 10, 15K back then, probably in a club on literally on some stupid stuff, versus now I'm around the right friends that help me invest and that teach me business credit and personal credit and just teaches me all these things to what I can do now to double, triple, quadruple my money versus just spending it. So it wasn't meant for me to get that back then. As much as I was hurt and mad and upset back then, it wasn't meant for me to get it back then, because I would have had no money. And just to be transparent, no judgment zone, one of my ex-boyfriends was in prison. I would have probably been the idiot paying for lawyers, spending all my money on this, and I would literally have no money. It wasn't meant for me to have that money in my hand. It wasn't meant for me to get the blessings that I'm getting now, because I wasn't even in the right mindset to accept it. As much as I thought that I was able to accept it, and as much as I wanted it, I wouldn't be able to control it and handle it now. I literally was not in the mindset to do that. So I literally had to understand and trust the process and just say, you know what's for me is for me, and when it's my time, it's my time. And I still think that way. Sometimes I do still, I'm human. There's times where I'm like, you know what, dang, you know, I wish I had this, but then I had to snap back into reality and say, Neek, when it's your time, you're gonna get it. Don't worry about it. Like, your time is coming. Trust the process. Trust what you're praying about. Trust God. Trust what you're putting in the universe. Trust it. Because if you can see it, it's going to happen. God will not give you a vision that he did not already make for you. It's just not going to happen. It literally will not happen. So it's going to happen for you in the right and appointed time. So until then, enjoy the journey. Sometimes we have to enjoy the journey more than the reward, because we will appreciate it more. If I was just given the things that I wanted, it's no way I would cherish it and appreciate it and look at it the way that I would look at it now. You know what I'm saying? So just trust it, and everything else will literally fall in line. Like, I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I know that sometimes it's easier said than done. Sometimes we feel like we did all we can do and we're still not there, but it's just not our time. And that's okay, because everyone's time is coming. And if you really want to sit down and look at it and get to the nitty gritty, certain artists and people that we've seen as kids and now they're grown, they have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that could be the reason why. So imagine if that was you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 30. So the people that's like, you know, in my generation, we know, like, if we always said, like, if we would have known what we knew back then, we would be up, but we wouldn't be up, because we don't even have the resources and everything that we have now. So don't be mad at the 19-year-old girl that's put on and we're 30 and we're not. It's just not our time. You know what I'm saying? We are in a different time. Now, if we were in the same time that we are now and we were 19, it would be a little bit different, but times was different back then. So we cannot say that. Only thing we can do is trust the process. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and before I leave y'all, I'll be back. I wanted just to tell you a little gem before I go. So remember, consistency and a positive mindset are key components of successful manifestation. Keep your energy and focused on what you want to attract, and believe in your ability to create the life you desire. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful for you. I hope that it gets you in the mood for 2024. And I also want to ask y'all a question. I want you to do something for me. I want you guys to write down like 1 or 2 things that you guys want to change for 2024. And I'll tell you mine. So the first thing that I want to change for 2024 is that I want to be more patient. I feel like I have patience, but I feel like I can have more in certain things in certain areas in my life. So that's something that I feel like I really kind of like want to work on and just become better at. And the next thing that I feel like I want to do is that I want to be more confident in myself. You know what I'm saying? As far as my business, like before I got my salon suite, I was working in a salon. I actually love them. Like, we're still all friends. But I just decided to, you know, do my own thing and venture off and just really get my brand and my business together, which is the Neek experience. And I just felt like in the beginning, I was kind of like fighting with myself, like, should I, can I, should I, can I? And I did it. And I just feel like sometimes I can have a little bit more like confidence in myself. And I feel like now that I'm just like a full-blown entrepreneur, full-on business owner on my own, I feel like sometimes I get a little like frazzled. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, am I doing the right thing? You know, should I have left at that time? But I just feel like everything happens for a reason. I'll eventually, you know, overcome it. But that's something that I feel like I need to work on for 2024 because it shows. So I just feel like that's something that I want to work on and just get better for myself, for my business, and you know, just overall around. So I want you guys to leave a comment down below and let me know like 1 or 2 things that you know that you want to work on for this year. And just, you know, maybe we can be each other's accountability partner or something like that. And that's really what I kind of want to build like with my YouTube channel. So if you guys do have time, please just jot down and write down 1 or 2 things that you guys want to do or change for 2024. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. This just really means a lot to me. And before I let you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you never miss a video. I'll see you next time. Bye.
My new bitch look like Tyler Berry.